only have enough money to start a small farm. Well, that's not true. That's not true. That's never true. Not in Farming Simulator. Especially when you have the cheat money tool in place. Oh, it appears we are live. And apparently I can hear myself. It appears we are live. And apparently I can hear myself. Hello, Richard. How are you? How are things? Okay, so first off, bit of an apology to Mr. Old Timer Dave, or as we fondly refer to him as Mr. OTD. He is currently streaming American Truck Simulator on Twitch. So, you know, I didn't realize or know he was going to be streaming. So I threw him a bunch of bits. I threw cash at him to, you know, appease him and apologize to him. But yeah, you know, if you're not interested in what I'm about to be doing here, and you'd rather watch some guys do some trucking and crash a lot, go check out Old Timer Dave and the Clutch or the Kit Crew on Twitch. Great bunch of guys over there. New all streams over there. Blue Type. There's a bunch of guys who are part of that. Even Clutch is part of that little group. Now, I'm stalling for time here at the moment, my friends, because I'm cleaning my glasses. And it normally takes me about 40 minutes to clean my glasses. But we're going to have a little conversation here while I do this. And I'm going to attempt to explain the title of the stream. So, there has been a fair old whack of kerfuffle and controversy in the Farming Simulator community today. Some of you may or may not be aware that Mr. SSID Modding has posted on his Facebook page that he is quitting. That he is no longer going to be servicing the Farming Simulator community with any mods. Mr. Ozzy, good morning, sir, I would say. Good morning in your time in Australia. How are you, sir? I believe we're 10 hours ahead, sir. Good morning, sir. How are you? So, continuing on. Yeah, so he posted a message on his Facebook page that he's quitting and that he's going to be making all his mods private. I don't exactly know what that means. This is all to do with a mod that came out today on the old dodgy websites. Someone took his 7R, John Deere 7R, his US version of the John Deere 7R, and well, basically converted it to EU specifications. Said person, no, I won't mention the person because I don't want to promote them, but said modder created an EU or European spec version of the 7R using his work. And he is none too happy about it, my friends. He is none too happy. So in response to that, he has decided to quit the FS19 modding community, or at least making the mods public at least, which you know, I'm very disappointed about, and I'm so sure people who love his work will also be very disappointed. So we're going to have a little conversation today about this situation and modding in general. The morals and ethics of it, whether morals and ethics even exist anymore. Not just in the Farming Simulator community, but probably just in general. Now, I will freely admit that before SSID posted his message on Facebook, I actually downloaded the mod. I did. I didn't know who it was by because there was no credits on the mod. All I saw was a 7R, an EU version of the 7R, so I didn't know, you know, who was behind it. Now, I do have the mod installed, and I just want to make it clear that in no way, shape, or form am I supporting, promoting, condoning, endorsing what has happened today. However, for a purely informational purposes, I am going to take a look at the mod and see what the controversy in Hubbub is about. In addition to which, there was more hubbub and controversy today because NEFG modding, they're now claiming that a case egotil has been stolen from them and uploaded to the official Giants mod hub, which appeared today. There is a case egotil. It's 8.5 meters. It's apparently a straight plow. It's from the ARM. Now I'm going to mention the name because it's an official, mod. It's on the mod hub from the ARM team or something. So apparently those guys have taken NEFG's work and passed it off as their own or modified it or something without his permission. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the community today. It's not the first time. There's been a lot of hubbub and controversy in the community. It's an ongoing thing. It's rumbling along. So what I'm going to do here is I have downloaded NEFG's mod, and I've downloaded the ARM mod, and we're going to take a look at them side by side and see what is going on. What's all the controversy and hubbub about? Are they really different? Are they the same mod? Did he use parts of NEFG's model? Did he substantially change it to enough whereby Giants authorized it? Who knows? We'll take a look. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today, my friends. And we also have now, once again, I don't know the source of this mod, but there is another mod that came out, and it also happens to be a John Deere tractor. We have a John Deere 6R, and it has been modified. I haven't heard or seen any claims of dodgy business going on yet, so it'll be interesting to see what's going on there. As you can see, I have taken a substantial amount of time to clean my glasses there. It's 12:15. Okay, thank you for informing me, Mr. Ozzy. Appreciate that, sir. So listen, let's get into it. Okay. Now we're going to have to make a few little changes here. Fuel users, off. We also have something else that I want to show you guys. Plant withering off, crop destruction off, period plow on, lime on, weeds on, off, dollars, miles, acres, save the game. We're going to have to cheat. So we're going to have to do that. Isn't that just magic? Isn't that great? So we're going to be buying some fields here, okay? Because, we're going to be doing a little bit of testing. Okay, that should be enough, hopefully. We'll just do that, just in case. Okay, that should be enough. Right. So, let's lash into it, shall we? Let's start off with the these eco-tills here. So, there you go. I've got two of them here, right? So one is from NEFG and the other is from ARM modding team, I believe. So the specifications of these things seem very, very identical, don't they? 7 mph, 342 horsepower. Why are they different? What's the difference here? So that has no configuration options whatsoever. That says it's a plow. So both of these says that they're plows. What is the difference? Holy buckets. I'm actually going to check that. to make sure that I have the correct mods installed. Give me a second here. Surely they're labeled differently. Case IH Ecotil 2500. Case, they're labeled differently. Interesting. And one is larger than the other, so the file name is different. So one is about 9 megabytes, and the other is about 14 megabytes. I don't know why that would be. Why would that be, I wonder? Well, let's find out, shall we? And I got these ones as well. I wanted a really, really small plow. So this is the 0.6 meter plow here. It's the smallest one I could find. We need a tractor now. Okay. So, oh crap. So this is the modified version of the 6R here, okay? Now I'm going to read the description to what it says. So I have the web page here. I got this from ellisportal.eu, and it's from Der Mecklenburger. So it's in German, but I had to translate it. So it says, here you could download my John Deere 6R. What he got is a simple IC ready for the GPS mod from Wapster should be available. That was already animation. Well, again, this is a Google Translate. Left door, rear window, skylight, steering wheel can be made up and down. So that's IC. Steering wheel can be moved in and out. IC, and everything with the simple IC. Passenger mod is ready, so passenger mod installed. Tires only Michelin and Mitas, and now have fun with the mod. Okay, so that's the description of the mod. So that's that. So maybe I'll bookmark that for you, so you guys can. No. Oh crap. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. Okay. So this is the John Deere 6R here. 290 horsepower, 470 liters. It doesn't have DEF, which is, I don't know, why didn't he put DEF? If he's a German guy, which he probably is since he has an EU license plate on this thing, surely he should have enabled DEF in this thing. 31 mph, wheel brand, Mitas, Michelin. So nothing on the Mitas. Michelin with standard wides plus weights. Rear twins all round and back to standard. I guess we'll go with the wides plus weights. So we get engine options, 6230R, 280 horsepower, 6250R is 300 horsepower. So just two options. Okay. All right. That is a 6R, isn't it? So let's compare it to the base model. So yeah, this is 300 front loader attacher. So that's an option we get that we haven't got on the other one. So there's wides plus weights. We can get that one there. So we'll compare now. Oh, crap. So that's a setting I forgot to change. Automatic engine start is off. Why didn't I change that? Okay. So the one I'm in is the modified version. And this is the base game version here. And these are the two eco tilts. Well, I do see a difference. One has a drawbar and the other one doesn't. One has a drawbar and the other one doesn't. Why doesn't it have a drawbar? Whoa! Oh lordy! Oh jeez! Oh god! Have I got stop and go braking? Hold on a second, I thought I screwed up there. Oh, I had stop and go braking on. I'm an idiot. So shit, look at this. Oh crap. Sorry, Mr. Aussie. Sorry, SLG. Dang it. Apologies. Look at this. So let's go in there again. Let's take a look at this. So they are different. So one has the drawbar and one doesn't. Interesting. So is that the only difference? How did you end up here, City Sticker? I have no idea, sir. I have no idea. Okay, so that's interesting. So that is a difference. I don't know if it's substantial enough a difference to for NEFG. You know, I think he would. I think he would still have a valid claim. Just because he took the drawbar out, the fundamental model is still the same. You know. So oh crap. So let's take up. So you can see here the drawbar is there, right? She's connected up. So the guy ARM team has just all he's done is taken up the drawbar. And other than that, this thing is identical. 2500 Ecotil. 2500 Ecotil. It's identical. Hey Nathaniel, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Bit of an unplanned stream here, my friends. You know, I really wasn't planning to do anything today, but I was a little bit bored, and I'm also fasting. I haven't got a blood test tomorrow, which requires me to fast, as in not eat for 12 hours. So, you know, I decided to waste away a few hours, you know, on doing a little bit of streaming. Okay, so these models are identical in my opinion, save for the drawbar, and I think most people would probably prefer the drawbar version. At least I would. You know, I would imagine you're going to have problems with it with a 3-point hitch with this thing. You know, I suppose we could. Okay, what we'll do is we'll look at these tractors first. I want to compare them. So I want to take a look at this tractor here and see what the guy has done. So let's see what he's done. What differences, what changes he's made. Well, we can see some changes already. If you look at the LEDs, so the LEDs are different. He's changed the LEDs, okay? You can see the ones there. So yeah, the LEDs are different. Also, the GPS system is different. Okay, you see the GPS there? There are antenna on the GPS. There's none on this. He has obviously added a license plate at the back here. Okay. LSVF625, and the base game version obviously doesn't have a license plate. In terms of the back here, it looks like he's made some other changes as well. So it looks like the PTO here is a different color. See the PTO here? It's kind of a metallic color. And it's a darker color there, as you can see. So that's interesting. I don't know why he would have done that. So he's actually changed this area as well. See the around it? So this is black here, you can see that. So he's changed the area around there as well. Is there anything else this chap has changed? Let's take a look at the lights here. And all the various connections. Nothing is quite jumping out at me, at least. I wonder why he would have changed that PTO area. That's interesting. It seems such a minor little thing to kind of, do. Has he altered the interior of the cab, I wonder? He hasn't. I don't see anything else offhand. So we'll take a look at the side here. So there's a light here. I wonder if it's on this. Oh, has he added a light? He has, my friends. He has added a light here. See that? So the two lights there. He's added a light here. So there's a side light. You see that? Has he added anything else? Let's take a look at this here. So, for some strange reason, this particular model does not come with a front front loader attacher. Let me double check that again, just in case I'm an idiot and maybe missed it. No, no front loader attacher on this thing. Okay, so that's the mod, and this is the base version, and you get clearly a front loader attacher. I wonder why he would remove it. Maybe there could be a reason, I don't know. So yeah, you can see the license plate he's put on here as well, missing from there. We look at the front end here, and we'll see has he altered anything. Not that I'm seeing. I'm going to take a look at the lights there as well. Not instantly. So yeah, he's definitely added lights here. I'm not instantly seeing anything. Hey Cole, how are you, sir? I do, sir. Yes, I'm currently playing on PC here. This is the base game map here on Raven Sport. We're just taking a look at a few mods here. Just comparing one to the other, seeing what, differences there is. Ah, the drawbar perhaps. Oh, the drawbar is there. It's behind the front thingy here. Okay. So yeah, I don't see anything other or substantial difference in that. Let's take a look at the side here. So for some reason this mod is not def enabled, but then again this one isn't either. So they're both not def enabled. I really think he should have enabled def in this thing, though, personally, So we're going to take a look inside, and I will show you the the actual substantial differences in the mod. Okay. Now, what do you see here, my friends? What do you see here? Well, we have what is called, this is a PC only mod, of course. We have interactive or in-cab control. I call it interactive control or IC control. So you can do that. Okay, you see that there? So you can move the wheel up and down here, or the the thingy. You can open the doors here. Alrighty. And a light comes on as well. So there's a light in here somewhere that is coming on. So you see that? So there's a light in here somewhere. I don't know where the light source is though. Where is the light coming from? So yeah, when you open the door, a light comes on. So you see the difference? No, that's not what I want. So I don't know where the light source for that is, but there's a light coming on in the cab. As I said, I'm not entirely sure where it's coming from. So on the top here, hey Big Daddy, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. On the top here, we can open the. You see the sunroof here? No, I can't. So there's the sunroof closed, okay? All right, and there's the sunroof open. I can't quite get to it, but you can see it there at the top. How are you, sir? How are you, Big Daddy? How are things? Oliver 55 Open Station 1.1. Oliver 55 Open Station 1.1. Oh, it's an old tractor. I tell you what I'll do, Nathaniel. I'll bookmark it. Okay. And maybe on the next stream I'll take a look at that because I have been kind of looking at new tractors recently, or old tractors recently. So I'll bookmark with that, and I'll probably no, not yet. We are going to be taking a look at that one, Big Daddy. This is a different one. This is the base game. This is the base game 6R that's been modified. So we can open that there. I do have the 7R, the controversial 7R. We'll be taking a look at that one. So you can put up and down, and then oh look at this. So you can move it up the oh cool. So you can move up the steering wheel up and down. That's awesome. So you can get a better view of it there. Oh, that is cool. Can you guys hear the audio on it? Let me put up the audio again. This body seat should go up and down. Okay. So you can see it there. So that's all very, very cool. Very, very nice. I don't see anything else. No, there is a light over here. I wonder if that's the light that comes on. So there is some light source when you open the door. Let me get out of here. That's the engine sound. There's the other engine sound. They're identical. Yeah, I do have that controversial SSID 7R mod. We'll take a look at that in a second. Purely for informational purposes only. I don't endorse, condone, or support the mod in any way, shape, or form. Just to be clear about that. I want a dark spot. Can you go inside this? Oh, holy buckets! Oh Lord, I'm mercy, my driving is as bad as Big Daddy. Good Lord! Can you go inside this thing? I wonder, can I get in there? Oh, stop. So what's going on with the light here? So you see there's a light turning on, but I can't see the light source. I don't know. It's somewhere anyways. But you get the point. You get the point, my friends. You get the point. Oh! Oh dear. Oh Lord, yeah, I've wrecked the tractor. So we'll take a look at the LEDs, shall we? So these are these newfangled fancy LED thingies. And all the blingy bling bling, as it were. So you can kind of see the changes there. And it doesn't reflect on the ground though, which is good. I like that. So you can see the standard ones there. So you can see the difference. You know, they are quite different. So yeah, you can see there. So the rear window, side door, top there. You can adjust the. No, I'm already. Oh, I need to. Sorry, I need to adjust that. That's why that's not working. Let's try that again. Ah, now it's fine. See, his hand is in the correct position now that I put the seat in the proper position. Oh, holy buckets. Yeah, I mean, as SSID modding even said, you know, now he does say that he doesn't allow editing of his mods, so he probably would have said no. But you know the point is the guy never even asked permission, which is an obvious no-no. So this is the base version here. The engine sound is different. Oh, it is. That's different. The driving sound is different. It is, yeah. So he's changed the driving sound. Looks like he's changed some of the characteristics of the model as well. It feels more weighty, if that makes sense. It feels like it's more kind of stuck to the ground. The handling of the tractor is different than the other one. So, you know, he has made some modifications there. I don't know if it's good or bad, though. The handling has been changed. Oh, crap. Buckets. I'm all over the place today. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at the these mods here. NEF. Oh lordy! Oh, that's not good. Oh dear! Oh holy buckets! Oh Lord have mercy! So this comes with a modified weight as well. So here's your John Deere 900 base game weight, right? So that's that. And then we got a modified version with this. So it comes with a rope and a bloody stick. And you can select what the hell you want. So if you want the rope and a stick and you want to beat someone with the stick, you can do that. Oh yeah, the handling is definitely different on that tractor. Should be absolutely identical, save for the rope and the stick. I mean, he's added a little piece here, I guess. So you see here, he's added a little piece here, a little metal piece for the stick, as it were. So I don't know if that 900 kilogram front weight is going to be enough, though. I reckon it would probably need something a bit more substantial than that. So I don't need to show you much more with the weights there. You've seen, you know, it's a weight with a couple of little items on top of it. I mean, there's nothing really to it. You know, we're not going to be spending 2 hours looking at it, you know. So I'm going to need something a bit more substantial here. Oh, shite. God damn it. Driving skills are awful today. So, are you, I mean, I don't believe it's going to be better, Big Daddy. I just think it's probably just a little bit modified. You know, I have it, you know, and it's my understanding that it's just an EU version of his US 7R. I believe that's the only difference. So, you know, we're just going to have, you know, the EU warning signs and the, you know, the EU specs. So I'm not expecting it to be anywhere radically different or better. Just, you know, a few cosmetic items. I'm more interested in this plows malarkey. What's going on with these plows, you know? So NEFG on his Facebook page claims that the case Eco-Till here, the 2500, has been stolen. I mean, I've compared them side by side. The only difference is this one is a direct 3-point and this one as a toolbar. That's the only difference. So this is NEFG's mod here. Okay. I guess it'd be under subsoilers slash cultivator slash ripper. I would think that NEFG has a legitimate case to have the ARM team mod removed, because it is, the mod itself is identical. The only thing that has happened is they have removed this drawbar here. That's the only difference in the model itself. But we'll check it out, Big Daddy. You never know. You could be right. We'll take a look at it soon. But I do wanna test out these eco tills here to see what's going on with them. Now, clearly the horsepower of these tractors probably isn't enough. We should be able to get the job done at least. I didn't know this thing existed, to be perfectly honest. I thought this was a subsoiler. I didn't know it was a straight plow. And it's been on the mod hub all the bloody time, and I could have been using this thing. Because the mod that I have, the mod that I use for a straight plow is this, the GTS Terrace. This is what I use. So this is a straight plow. It's 540 horsepower though, and it's 7.1 meters, and it's 9 mph. But this bloody thing is 8.5 meters, and it's a little bit slower, but you know, shit, she works. And it's less horsepower as well. This is 342 horsepower this thing needs. I had no idea this thing existed. Interesting. They work better without a draw? You could be right there. You know, you could be right there. I'm just wondering, will the workers have problems turning with it? That's the thing. You prefer the no draw arm one? It's possible. You know, I haven't really tested these out much. I'd have to test them with workers really to really get the grips of them. Yeah, this here is 6 mph because, you know, the tractor's only 300 horsepower. Maybe we'll get the 7R, shall we? And oh, lordy, holy buckets! Shall we get the 7R and try that out? Let's get the 7R. So yeah. So what's my opinion? Now, obviously, I haven't done extensive testing on the 6R versus the 6R. In my opinion, I think this is the better mod. So these are the new lights here at the side that are coming on in the third stage. So you've got more light. I think this is the better version. Now obviously there are other versions of the 6R out there. There's quite a few of them actually. And it's probably not the only mod with you know, with IC control. But I really like what the guy has done with this thing. I like the IC controls. He hasn't radically altered the mod per se. You know, he's made some, you know, kind of visual quality of life changes to this. There's nothing here that I object to, and I like everything that he's done. I would probably I guess the only real downside is the fact that it doesn't have a front loader attacher, whereas the in-game version does. So that is that's quite a downside, because I know a lot of people like using this 6R for moving things around the front loader, because it's 300 horsepower front loader attacher. But I really like this. I really do. It's got some very positive attributes and changes. So I'm going to keep this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep it in my mod folder and pull it out as needed. In terms of the EcoTilt here, outside of the drawbar, they're absolutely identical. Absolutely identical. So I don't know. I think perhaps NEFG could have a case there against ARM modding team. For example, NEFG could have easily had a toggle. You could toggle on and off the drawbar. He could have easily done that. You know what I mean? So he could have created a mod where you could choose to have, the drawbar on and off as an option, and pay extra money for it. I think he probably will do that. I think he'll probably resubmit this particular mod to Giants with a drawbar toggle on and off. That's possible as well. That's why I'm going to test this out with a worker here and see how he does. So I guess I'm going to get out of this tractor here, and I'm going to probably get rid of it. So we're going to take a look at the 7R. This is the big controversial one. I do have the 6020 Premium here. If I what the hell? Why is there a lady in my tractor and she's holding a bottle of water? Oh, hello, lady. How are you? How are things? Hope you're doing well. Do you need to go somewhere? Maybe I could drive you there. Oh, very interesting. I've never seen that before. Has anyone seen that before? Why is there a lady inside the tractor? And why is she dressed like that? Who knows? Okay, so this is it. So this is the controversial 7R. I'm going to get the base version as well, just so I have a reference point. So that's the 7R here. Okay. Now, maybe I should probably have SSID's 7R. Really? She thinks my tractor's sexy. Interesting. I've never seen that before, Big Daddy. We'll talk to her again, and maybe we could get something. Now, I really should have SSID's 8R to compare it to, but unfortunately, I don't have it. So we're just going to take a look at this one and see what the hell the controversy is all about. So 231 horsepower, 675 liters of depth, 23 liters of Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, 3-wheel options. Standard, wides, plus weights, wides, weights, rear twins, twins all round, back to standard. Michelin, standard, wides, wheel weights, wides plus weights, rear twins, twins all round, standard. So no narrow tires so far. Interesting. Mitas, standard, wides, wheel weights, wides plus weights, rear twins, twins all round, and back to standard. So no narrow tire option on this particular tractor here. I wonder how that compares to. How that compares to the SSID 8 7R, I should say. Front fender option, all fenders. So you can take out the fenders there, as you can see. Add subtract. Engine setup 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330. So the 210 is 231 horsepower, 253, 275, 297, 319, 341 horsepower, 363 horsepower. So the maximum horsepower of this thing is 363 horses. Front loader attacher, yes or no. Screen selection. So they're adding a screen in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a screen been added inside. The console been added. And that's it. 281,800. Now this is it. Unfortunately, I don't have the SSID version of the 7R to compare it to. Because well, you know, it's not going to be the 2020 version. And they are different. They're different models, as you can see. So they're not the same. So you know, I'd really need to get his. I'd really need to get his pack. Sorry about this, guys. I really, you know, to do it justice, I really need. I need this. I really do. That's the only way I can do it justice. There is to, you know, to compare it side by side is to actually get it. Right. So, where's that thing? There we go. Sorry about that. Let's compare these suckers side by side. So I'm going to let this chap do just work away here on the field. We'll just let him off and do his thing. So this is the base game version. I don't need this anymore. We'll get rid of this. B again. Get rid of that. Return that. Right. So now we shall get cracking here. So let's get the modified. It's going to be in here, isn't it? So that's that one. I have that rented. So this is the this is what we want. So this is his 7R 2020. Okay. So there are significant changes, even just from the options. We get a weight holder here, so that's different. So he's removed that. We get more wheel options, as you can see. We get Lizard, Michelin. Well, we don't. That's interesting. Lizard and Michelin. I would have expected more from that. So these are narrow tires, I guess. Weights. Oh, that's a weight version. Twins all around with a weight. 30-inch. So interesting enough, these are narrow tires. At least they look narrows. Fenders. So it looks like he's stolen the fender option. Grid protection on the front here. Engine setup. So 363 is the max. Front attacher. So interesting. So let's go for Michelin here. Let's see what's on the Michelins. Wheel weights. Basic wheels. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're basics. Wides. Double tires. So interesting. So that's kind of the maxed out version there. Hey, Injection C, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. So yeah, these would be, there are definitely much more wheel options on this one. This is probably the closest I can get it. So I'm going to go back up to the top here just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So the front weight here is an option that isn't in the other one. So all you do, you just get two of them, Michelin and Lizard. All fenders, protection grid, engine setup, front attacher. I'm not sure if the other one had front attacher. Addition screen. So that's 285,700 for that. So can you put those things in there, I wonder? So you see the US warning signs. I wonder, can you put those in? Doesn't look like it. So how exactly is this an EU version? So both of these have a front attacher here. Let me move this out of the way here just for a second. I want to check something. Where is the mirrors? There's no mirrors on the outside. You see that? Where are the mirrors? That's the SSID mod. Where are the mirrors? Did I get the wrong tractor, maybe? So, this version has a PTO, and the front loader attacher is different. It should fold in, but I'm not seeing any option for it. I'm getting no option on it. And I don't see any camera option either. So I'm getting no keyboard option there. So I'm pushing on the bloody buttons on my Xbox controller, and what the hell? What are these things? Holy crap. Oh lordy, look at these LEDs. Oh my days. I've never seen this before. That's a new thing. Ooh, that is going to tax your GPU big time. Holy buckets. So if this was a true EU specification tractor, where are the EU warning signs that you can flip in and out? Like these ones, you know. These are the US version. Where are the... And also that triangle shouldn't be there either. Hey, funny bun, how are you, sir? How's things? That triangle is a US specification thing. That shouldn't be there if it's an EU spec. The rear end here is different, as you can see. So look at the back attacher compared to that one. So that's quite different. So he's swapped out this stuff here, as you can see. It's the same on this one as well. So the back attacher is radically different in the US version. He's also changed these. See these here? See these thingies here? Look at those, right? And then look at these. You see the difference? I wonder why he's done that. Interesting. That is interesting now. I wonder why he went to do that length to do, to alter that stuff. Let me move this out of the way here. I don't know. I mean, he has made differences. He definitely has. I mean, you can clearly see he has. But the base model, the base model is like very, 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 very similar, and probably is based on SSIDs. But he has made changes, as you can see there. But I think if he was being smart, he should have gotten rid of the triangle here. He should have put the, the EU warning sign thingies. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Let me find one for you. Do we have anything with EU warning signs? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these things. Those yokes. Those bloody yokes at the side there. He should have put those on them, and he definitely would have differentiated it even more. So he's definitely changed the back here. I don't know why he would have gone to that length. As I said, he has changed the front attacher here, or the rear attacher. Right, let's go to the side. Let's take a look. Now, does he have mirrors in this thing? He doesn't. Now, can someone explain to me, if this is SSID modding and he's supposed to be like this amazing modder, why do the mirrors not work on the outside? Can someone explain that to me? And they work on the inside, but not on the outside? I mean, if he's such an amazing high-end, high-quality modder, why doesn't it... And this is his one. Why don't these mirrors work on the outside? They're clearly not there. And you see the one on the inside? See this one up here? So all three of these work on the inside, okay? You can clearly see that. But now look at the outside. All three of them do not work on the outside. So why would such a high-end modder release a mod without working mirrors? Don't know. And will she flip at 31 mph? She won't. Good stuff, SSID. Congratulations, you got it right. So the tractor does not flip at 31 mph. Yay! I've heard complaints about these LEDs. I've heard complaints about, you know, the way that they reflect on the ground. See what's happening? Look at all the... you see how much GPU power this is taking with all those LEDs? And the fact that they're reflecting on the ground. I've heard complaints from people that it's unnecessary and just you know, overkill. And people just want them to reflect off, you know, off buildings instead of on the ground. I'm not a huge fan of these LEDs, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if this is a actual thing in the 2020 models. You know, if John Deere are moving to this new design, I don't know. Or if this has been added by SSID, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of those LEDs. They could. Not only that, Big Daddy, but there are websites out there where you can buy 3D models of vehicles. Now, I know this because I've actually purchased one myself. Now, I'm not a modder, but I just wanted to test it out. And I paid 15 euros for a JCB model, a 3D model. I've no intention of doing anything with it, but I have a... I've got a JCB 3230 3D model that I bought. Looks all right, but you know, you can't do anything. You can just zoom around it. You know, that's all you can do. You know, but you know, I'm not a modder, so I can't actually do anything there. The point is, you can buy 3D models, and some of them can be a few dollars, and some of them can be $700. So, can you buy a 3D model of a John Deere? Absolutely, you can. And then you can take it apart in Maya or Blender and do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, there are differences. So he's removed certain things as well. He's removed options, so this front protection grid here, the weight, that's been gone. This version doesn't have a front PTO like this one does. The wheel options of both models are different. I do realize that, Mr. Big Daddy. So I mentioned that in DJ Goham's chat earlier today, that he was working on a EU version, but he was just, you know, and he was working on an updated version of this tractor pack as well. So I would assume that he was going to fix the lights here, or the mirrors. I would assume he would, but you know, maybe do a little bit more pre-testing before actually putting out a mod pack. You know. And, I mean, working mirrors is a basic thing that he should have caught. You know, that's my opinion. You know, that's something you should have tested for right away, you know. You've got to test the basic functions of a tractor. You've got to test the light, you've got to test the mirrors, you've got to test the blinkers. You know, these are basic functions. You know. You have to test out the absolute basics of a you know, a model of tractor. Engine sounds exactly the same. So this is SSID. This is the dodgy, controversial mod that came out. 31 and 32 mph. Lovely stuff. You can drive at full speed and she won't tilt over. We've got 32. So that's interesting. So this one is 31, as you can see. Oh, not that one. And that's 32. Interesting. So there's a slight speed or speed difference there. Again, this is the SSID one because of the signs here. So 32 versus 31, you see that? Now let's go into the cab. Oh shit. Oh lordy, that's not good. Give me an opportunity to look at the LEDs on this thing as well. They're the LEDs on this one. As you can see, these LEDs don't reflect on the ground. See that? There's no LED reflection on the the ground there. So I don't mind these ones. These ones are fine. So I'm swapping back and forth between one to the other to check if there's any differences. Interior cab wise, I don't see a damn difference. Nothing. I see no difference whatsoever there. So my guesstimation would be that the interior is absolutely identical. He's made no modifications whatsoever to the interior of this. I very much doubt he has. Yeah, it's identical. So we don't need to see much more of that. So yeah, there's some cosmetic changes on the outside. There are some option changes. But if you really wanted to make this an EU specification, you should have got rid of the warning triangle there. That's an a US specification thing, not an EU. You should have put the warning triangle thingies or square thingies on the sides here. This is a US specification, so he could have made more changes to make it seem more different, if that's the word. But he has made changes. Now whether giants or people think he's made enough changes, that's up for debate. What do you guys think? Do you think he's made enough changes here to differentiate one from the other? Or should we all just wait for SSID to make his European version, if he comes back, that is? I'm going to guess he will. Well, the basic tractor itself is identical. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it isn't. The basic tractor, the guts of it, the bones of it, the interior, the modeling are identical. I mean, they are. What's different is some of the options. So with SSID, you get a front weight. You get this protection grid. This guy has added, a front 3-point and a PTO. There are wheel differences, wheel option differences. The warning signs here are obviously not on this one, so he's taken those out. He's changed the 3-point attacher here on the back for some reason. He's also made some changes here to this area here. It's different here for some reason. There's like plugs in this, colored plugs, as you can see, pink, black, blue, whatever, and there's nothing here. I don't know why he would have gone to that extent, but he did. So yeah, there are changes. So even here at the bottom here, you see the ball hitch here, and there's a pin hitch on this, if I'm correct. Is that a pin hitch? It is. So ball hitch in this, pin hitch in this. Is it enough though to, you know, if you were making a copyright claim, are the changes enough to, you know, would you win a legal case? I don't know. I'm not a copyright lawyer. What's my opinion? Has he made enough changes? My personal opinion is that he has. That's just my personal opinion. SSID may not like it, but I personally think that he's made enough changes for it to stand on its own. I mean, I understand and accept that the basic model is his, but I think he's made enough changes there to differentiate it. That's just my personal opinion. Will I be keeping it? No, I'll delete it. You know, I will respect SSID and delete it. But I do like it. I do like it. I like, you know, I know this is a US spec, you know, but front PTO is really, really good. A lot of people need front PTOs, you know. So that's just my personal opinion, you know. Obviously, everybody's going to have their own little, you know, point of view, as it were. So, in terms of the NEFG and this EcoTel, I definitely think that NEFG has a case. He could if I was a betting man and a lawyer, I think NEFG could make could win a copyright case. Just removing the drawbar here, in my opinion, isn't enough to. The model is the same. You know, there's no difference. All he's done is remove the drawbar here. That isn't a substantial, in my opinion, change to you know, for it to exist. So I think Giant should take this mod out. They should take this down off the mod hub, in my opinion. And then what NEFG should do then is give people the option to add or remove the drawbar. You know, update the mod and give people the option to, you know, take off the drawbar if they so choose. And then everybody's happy. So what do you guys think of that, what I just said there? Agree, disagree? Am I talking shite? Did you not understand the word I was saying because of my Irish accent? Oh, shite. God damn it, Big Daddy. Oh, shit. God damn traffic. Let's see how fast this thing pulls. Oh, god damn, he's nearly done the whole bloody field. Buckets. Oh, god damn it. I need you, front weight. Come on, get up there. There we go, yay. I like cake as well. Do you have cake, six-wheeling? See, you probably shouldn't have said that now. You do know that I'm fasting until 9:30 my time. And I can't eat or drink anything. So, you know, I really want some cake. So please give me some cake. God damn it. That's 7 mph there. What do you think, Six-Wheeling, about this whole controversy, or do you have no comment? Do you think that modder has made enough changes to, you know, to differentiate the mod, or did he just outright steal it? Or maybe the point is, he should have asked for permission. I mean, that's probably just it, really. You know, had he asked for permission from SSID, you know, he may have been able to do it. Then again, as Big Daddy pointed out, SSID are working on EU versions of these trackers, so it'll be a moot point, I guess, eventually. I don't know. I do understand and get why SSID is pissed. If someone took my work and claimed it as their own, I'd be pissed as well. If the guy had just asked for permission, none of this would be happening right now. But unfortunately, he didn't. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to fix those mirrors. They're definitely not right. So I didn't even know this thing existed until today. I thought it was a cultivator, to be perfectly honest. I had no idea this was an 8.5 meter straight plow. That blew my socks off today when I discovered that. As I said, I've been using my terrace straight plow for ages. I'll probably have to move over now to this thing. Oh, we're getting some frame rate drops. Lord of mercy. Some glitching there. What's going on there? Mr. OF, or I think what did we decide to call you, Mr. OF, instead of calling you old fart? Yeah, I think it's just common courtesy for someone to have a discussion and try work it out. SSID may have given permission. You never know. But we'll never know because, obviously he took matters into his own hands and he's pissed off a lot of people. And he's getting a lot of hate and hurt now on the old Facebook and the social media, So, I'm sure he's getting death threats as well. Probably is. So it looks like I'll be getting rid of my my terrace straight plow and migrating over to this one. So 7.1 meter versus 8.5. Well, that's a no-brainer, really. I was convinced this was a bloody. I don't know. I know it has rippers, but then it has this thing. See, I've been using this thing, right? So as you can see there, yeah, they're probably the same, aren't they? So this is what I've been using for all along, is this thing here, Terrace. This is a Brazilian mod. Its working speed is 9 mph, 7.1 meters, but it needs 540 horses. So that's the major difference between that one. So yeah, that's the EcoTill here that came out today on the mod hub. It's absolutely identical to the NFG version minus the drawbar. That's the only difference. So as I said, this is the one I've been using all the time, this thing. shit, I'm probably gonna have to delete this mod now and use the other one because hashtag efficiency. 7.1 meter versus 8.5. It's kind of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? And this one doesn't fold either. See that? So it's quite oh, holy crap! That's a good example of oh shit! Oh, I'm stuck. God damn it! It's a good example there of oh no! Oh lordy! Oh jeez! Oh god damn it! It's terrible driving. So he's not gonna leave. Okay, so hashtag no drama. Hashtag no drama. So was he just looking for attention or likes and I don't know. Who knows with these guys? So yeah, this is the straight plow that I've been using for ages. I had no idea the other thing even existed. I haven't said that though. Does this thing allow create fields? It does. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty then. So it does allow create fields. Mick Gaming, how are you, sir? How are things? Oh, I need to go back to the golf cart jockey school of driving, I'm afraid. My driving is just awful today. It's worse than Big Daddy's. And that's saying something. Big Daddy is like the 476th best driver in Farm Sim. I have not, sir, Mr. Six. I have not tried the liquid side of thingy. I am aware of it. That's on the mod hub, isn't it? I suppose I could take a look at it. Well, I am. I do want to take a look at. Hold on a second. No buttons. Shit. Sorry about that. I do want to take a look at. I got the updated version of the 4D modding D1000 baler. So he released an update today with several bug fixes and also molasses was added to it. So I am going to take a look at that. So I guess we're going to get rid of some tractors here. I suppose we'll keep this one and yeah, well, I think we'll just keep this tractor for now. Where's that front weight? Oh, shite. Oh, god damn it. As I said, I haven't actually used it, but I'm aware of what the Missy B thingy is. So yeah, I'm going to have to delete that terrace now. It's a lovely mod, but efficiency is everything. So there's no point in keeping it anymore, since I have another option that that I wasn't aware of. Do. But the 6R that I showed off with the the IC control, I like that one. I think put some he's put some very positive changes on there. I want to show you guys something else that I downloaded from the old dodgy websites. So I've got these Moors here from SIP. No, not those ones. Sorry. So yeah, so these are from the the Kverlin, the Vicon, Kverlin Vicon DLC, Kverlin here as well. So you see this is a side Moor. Now see what it's branded, Kverlin. I downloaded this one, and this is a side Moor, but it's, as you can see here, it's been repainted and rebranded to the Vicon. Now, clearly you can see that someone has done a piss poor job of this thing. I mean, a piss poor job. So I won't be keeping this, I can tell you that already. So obviously, this is a class Moor that has been... So I can see the class. Can you guys see the class logo there? This is garbage. Absolute garbage. Look at this shit. Ugh. So you can see the class logo. Stupid. What a terrible paint job. Yeah, we don't need to see anything more, my friends. that is absolute shite. That'll be deleted. That is awful. Okay. I'm just going to go quickly through my stuff here. Oh, I have a sprayer. I have a sprayer. I want to take a look at this. This one. Okay, so this... Oh, Jesus, look at this shit. What the hell is wrong with these people? 100,000 liters. Are they freaking kidding me? So what the hell is this thing? What's this based on? I wonder if this is based on the Amazon Pantera. Save the game there. Let me quit the game. Let me get that Amazon Pantera. I'm gonna get rid of that shite. That's garbage. I don't want that one. 7R US. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. The Eco Till by ARM. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's going on there? So what happened to this thing? So NEFG modding. I think I'm an idiot. Have I showed off the wrong bloody mods? Probably bloody have, you know. I think I've made a boo-boo there, my friends. I think I've made a bloody boo-boo. No. No. Sprayers. Sprayers. Fertilizer technology. Where is the Amazon Pantera? There it is. Oh, the real Moor mod. Have you? The real Moor mod. I actually saw a little bit of that, and it looked really interesting as well. I think I made a bit of a boo-boo there, my friends. In reviewing those eco tills. Do you want to take a look at the 6020 Premium here that I got as well? So this came from one of your, dodgy websites, as it were. Let's see, John Deere 6020 Premium, 175 horsepower, 250 liters. No def, 26 mph. Design color, we have various options. This is with the lady inside. I don't know what's going on with that lady. I'll check it out, I suppose. Not quite sure that's changing there. Perhaps it's the main color. Standard green. So that's premium green and standard green. I mean, I guess there's a slight shade difference there. Wheel brand, we got Trelleborg non-solid, Trelleborg solid, Trelleborg solid rims, Trelleborg narrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Continentals, Nokian. Shit, there's quite a lot there. Look at that. Mitas, Continentals, Nokian, Michelin solid, Trelleborg, Michelin narrow, Mitas solid. So we get different rim options here on the Mitas. So it looks like I get like 3 or 4 rim options there. So there's quite a few options there, as you can see. Excuse me. Mitas non-solid. I don't see any wheel weight versions though, so far. No, I'm not seeing any wheel weight versions. Trelleborg narrows, Michelin non-solid. Design standard, Starfire. So you get the Starfire there. Shield thingy on the front there. Steering knob. Interesting. Yes, a John Deere steering knob, as you can see. Transmission, quad power, or power quad, core pod 2, so auto power. Auto power is 8,000. I don't know what it's doing though. I don't see anything changing. Although maybe there is. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. The console is changing inside. You see that? Quad power, standard. Quad power 2. So they are changing. Auto quad, auto power. So yeah, there's the console is changing in there. So that's the maximum version there, the auto power, which is 8,000 extra. Jesus, look at the, holy crap, look at the options in this thing. reverser electric magnetic. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that option before on any mod. A reverser electric or magnetic? No idea. Oh, there's something going on inside though. There is, yeah, there's something being changed there internally, as you can see. Fuel tank, standard, big. Yeah, so the physical changes to the tank here. An extra 2,000 for the big tank. Jesus, bonnet lights. Holy buckets. All these options. Oh, okay. So yeah, you could put extra lights in the front here, standard and premium. I don't know if you can see that there. Cabin work lights, standard, wide, all. So you're changing all the, the lights there. You can see it there at the back as well. That's the all versions. That's wide, that's standard, wide, all. So, you know. Front work lights, bottom. These are adding lights here. So some are square, some are round, and then no. So we'll go for, I don't know. What's the others? Do you want square or round? Let's go with round, I suppose. Stickers, no. So you can put a sticker on the side. I generally don't like branding on back window. No stickers. Front fenders, yes. Rubber steps. Rubber steps. Rubber steps. Why the hell is rubber steps in this thing? Rubber steps. I don't see any bloody rubber steps. Can anyone see rubber steps? Is there anything going on inside there, maybe? I don't know. I can't see anything. Passenger seat, no. And yes. Oh, okay. So you got... So she was just sitting... So the girl there was sitting inside there without a passenger seat. See that? That's hilarious. She had no seat. Cabin box. You can put a cabin box here. Jeez, look at all these options. Jesus Christ. Cabin attacher controls. Holy frack. Look at all these options. Oh, okay. Oh, so, this stuff. Beacon light standard. Both. So, rear view mirror. Jesus, lads. Look at all these options. So, rear view mirror. Cabin lights. So there's a cabin light. I don't know if you can see it, but the cabin light is turning on there. TLS. What's TLS? Telemetry? TLS. Does anyone know what TLS is? I can't see anything changing there. Unless I'm completely blind. 7,500 for TLS. So the engine setup, then we have 135 horsepower. So the maximum on this thing is 206 horses. There are speed options on this thing as well. It goes from 40 to 50 kilometers. 40 kilometers, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50. Quite confused by that, I must admit. Front touch loader, front loader attacher, Stone, Hauer, Allo, John Deere, H480. Interesting. Ooh, so it's compatible with the H480. Interesting. I would not have expected that. Gonna go with the John Deere though. That configuration, 115,000. Who is that girl? And why is she? She looks like a real person, actually. Oh man, she looks super. She looks super realistic. That is so crazy. Look at this. She looks totally realistic, doesn't she? Oh my god, that is scary. Oh lordy. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can take her out of the picture. That is freaky. Where did it get that from? That isn't a 3D model. That looks like a 3D scan of a real person. You know what I mean? She looks like, that looks like a real person. That is not a 3D model, I don't think. You compare it to the guy beside her. Someone must have scanned her in or something. That is a bit freaky. Ugh, I'm a bit freaked out by that, I have to admit. See the, oh, nice animation. Look at that. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Open the side windows there. Something up there. I don't know what's going on up there. Something open the top of it. Something there, but I don't know what it is. Move the steering wheel up and down. Move the entire console up and down. Jesus, there's a lot of options on this thing. Holy buckets. Another option there, but I don't know what's going on. Open the side window. Open that window. There's something up here, so you can turn on the light, I guess. Something up here for, I don't know. Probably something with the mirrors or something. Something on the outside that I'm not seeing. So open the back window. Anything else in here? So that is a shite ton of options, I must admit. So it's probably something to do with these mirrors here, I would imagine. Let me okay, so you can remove the beacons. See that? Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, you can remove the beacons. Interesting. 32 mph. Absolute butt ton of options on this thing. Like, seriously. Now, I don't know about that Starfire. See the Starfire here, where the license plate is at there? That is stupid. So that looks like a major mistake there. He probably should have put the license plate on the exhaust grill here, maybe, to avoid that situation. Because, you know, that's dumb, in my opinion. Really, she was in the Scania truck. Interesting. It doesn't look like a it doesn't look like a it doesn't look like a 3D model. It looks like someone has scanned a real person. Right, so I've made a major foobar here, as you can see, guys. I'm an absolute idiot. Yeah, I've majorly screwed up there. Yeah, I've majorly screwed that up. That's on me. Oh, lordy. What an idiot. I've looked at the wrong bloody mods. So, can anybody spot my mistake here, what I've done? So there's two mods in this bloody pack by ARM Team Modding. You have a drawbar version and just a 3-point version. This is the one by NEFG, not the other one. So I have completely fracked up and I didn't even see this. That's on me. I should have been more observant. Shite. Right, so now we'll have to now we can compare these again. I mean, I don't really need to you might be called a 2500 EcoTilt, but they're completely different mods. They're not the same mods, as you can clearly see. So, in my opinion, NEFG has zero case whatsoever there. They're radically different. And it's not just a paint job. Look at the look at the suspension stuff that's there. See that? The fact that this folds. It may be called the EcoTilt or the 2500, but they're completely different mods. So, in my opinion, NEFG has no case to answer or complain. These are very different mods. Very different. So this is the NEFG version here. So one is 3.8 meters, 5.3. 170 horsepower, 250. This is the other version that came out today. So this is they're both 342 horsepower, and they're both 8.5. The only difference is one is a drawbar and one doesn't. So yeah, there is zero case. NEFG has zero case to answer there. ARM team have a very different mod here that is completely different from NEFG's. So that's on me. I should have spotted that before. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of definitive right there, my friends, isn't it? Yeah, very different. No, you know, they are called the This is called the EcoTilt 2500. Okay. This is called the EcoTilt 2500, but they're clearly different mods. They're not the same. They may be called the same, but they're not the same. The models are different. This one here. This thing has the warning logos down here. This folds. They're very, very different mods. The shanks are different. You know, they're very, very different. So that kind of settles that case, I guess. So I guess we're going to have to go through our stuff here and find something to do. Do we have any fields ready to rock and roll, I wonder? We have field 6. What's on field 6? Sunflowers. Field 8 is fruit types. Corn. I guess we're going to have to reset the field, I suppose. No. So let's reset the field here. Oh, stop beeping at me, bloody thing. Gotta check that field there now. Okay, so there's wheat. There's wheat. Do. Rain cap. Don't care about that, do we? Care about the rain cap? What's the length of this thing? Engine setup. Headers. Got this one. Go for the air bar just for the hell of it. So I believe this is by SSID as well. So I think it is. Should be by SSID. It is. It's from SSID. There are SDS 70 series from 2010. So that's what I grabbed there. Get some FPS drops. Oh yeah, we're getting some FPS drops, my friends. Garage, least. I'm gonna have to rent that again. Oh, FPS. See that FPS drop? Holy buckets. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, shite. Wrong way. Do we have straw SWAT thingy on? We do. Okay. So I guess we'll do a bit of a headland here first, and then we'll lash into that 4D modding D1000 baler next. So some rather interesting mods. I've got a few decisions to make in terms of what I'm going to keep and not keep. So this is all of 19 mph, this thing. Okay. So hopefully this is enough horsepower to get things done. Okay, that's fine. Let's go through everything. Make sure we didn't miss anything. I want to take a look at this one actually. This is apparently the smallest plow in the game, 0.6 meters. It's the smallest one that I've been able to find. There may be others, I don't know. So, in terms of the terrace, I'll be deleting this terrace now from my mod folder, and I will be permanently keeping this new EcoTill thing from the ARM modding team. This will be my new go-to piece of equipment for a straight plow. So they're actually, so the NEFG mods are actually in subsoilers. They're not in plows. Okay. I'll be keeping this under for still though. This is still my kind of my baby. So I've got that one there. It's from the quad track. The John Deere stuff. The tethers, no mowers. It's the Vicon and Caverna and the Easy Chrome. Weeders, no. Who uses weeders anymore? Loading wagons. I think they're no. Baling technology. So here we go. This is what we're looking for. Now, I've actually found out what the problem was with this. So when I did my review of this Brohan 28-foot flatbed autoload trailer from 4D Modding, see, because I'm a bit slow in the head, I didn't pick up the fact that you actually had to, in order to enable the autoload, you had to do it by the keyboard. So that was a bit of a faux pas from me, I'm afraid. So there's a bit of stupidity, but it happens. Registration USA. So this is the, as I said, the John Deere 6020 Premium. Let me just double check that just in case I'm a bit stupid. Yeah, it is the John Deere 6020 Premium. Don't know what version this thing is at the moment, but it's out there. So I need to check that there. So, see. So the autoloader work mode is on. I need to unfold the baler. Now I need to select the bale types. 8 box. Oh, shite. See. D1000 bales, round bales, egg boxes. So you get 3 options. We get D1000 bales, round bales, and egg boxes. So we're going to go with D1000 bales there. Work mode is on, so we'll just make sure it's on. X is unfold and fold, so I guess you're going to have to fold that. Yeah, fold that there. So that should work now. Okay. So the trailer here wasn't updated at all by 4D Modding. It is what it is. It's basically, all he's done is just add autoload for the D1000 bales. There should be no differences whatsoever from the previous version that he had. So this has been updated. Now it should support molasses now, and the bale unloading should have been updated as well. So I'm just going to go for that one. So this is the D1000. So it does change the decals. So maybe that one, D1000 all. So it's just changing the decal here. So it's adding the tank on the top. It's adding the the stuff there, the fire hydrant. It's got a fire hydrant on there as well. So we're going to do with that one. Registration. That's the USA, New York. Where am I? Do you guys want a particular state? Kansas, Iowa. So you've got Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma. So what do you guys want? Do you want one? Maybe New York? I'm going to go with Iowa. Fill twine manually, yes. Fill twine automatically, no. Capacity twine plus molasses. So that's a new option. So twine plus molasses and then twine only. So that's the new thing that's been added there. Now, we have various wheel options. There's probably too many there. But there's an absolute butt ton of wheels on this thing. An absolute shed load of tires, I have to say. Liking that one, maybe. Let's check that one out. Lizard, Michelin, Trelleborg. So this is the Michelins. Quite a larger tire there. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. Now we need a tractor, especially modified tractor, to support this thing. So this comes with the pack. This is the CVX, so the console is inside it. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything pretty much as standard. So we're not going to need a front PTO for this. So I'm going to go up to weight. Interior design, black or red? That's a good question. I'm going to go up to red. I'm going to go with standard there. I'm going to go for the I'm going to go up to 175. Front loader attacher. No, we don't need it for this one. So I'm not collecting any material here, I just need to get rid of it. The unload speed isn't the best on this machine. It's not very fast. Oh crap. Oh, get up that hill. Not the fastest unload speed I've ever seen. No, we need molasses. We need twine. All right. Let's see, can I do a better job than I did last night with this bloody thing? Or I completely screwed it up. Unfold baler. Open. So you can see what's happening there. So this is the updated version of the New Holland D1000. So this would be like 1.01. Okay, so just to be aware, it's the very latest version. Open bail net door. So, and we've even got sounds. Okay. Now we have to refill the baler. So that's the molasses. So I don't know if you can see there, but the molasses has gone down. You see that? Now we need to fill this bloody thing. So there we go. You have to pull up beside it. Okay. Now I'm guessing you have to go to the other side, maybe? Maybe I need twine. Bale net and bale twine. We'll just get twine just in case. So get that one as well. Oh. What else do we have to fill up with? So there's something else at the bottom here. I wonder if that's just for bail, the bail indicator. I will soon find out. So you can see the stuff is in there. Now, let's empty this out here. So we'll do a few bales, and we'll load them up. Now, just to remember, you need the Straw Harvest add-on DLC thingy installed for this to work. Otherwise, well, you're going to have problems. So yeah, you need the Straw Harvest add-on thingy. Not bad. 9870 STS. Don't know much about this. Haven't really looked at it in detail yet, this particular model, but I will eventually. Okay. Lower pickup. Oh, okay. So we need, oh shit, we need water as well. Holy buckets. I did not know that. Alrighty then, so, okay, so you need 3 things. Lord have mercy. Okay. So we need go-go juice. And there is a, as luck would have it, there is a water refill point up here. So that's very convenient, isn't it? is, my friend. It is very, very convenient. So you need twine, water, and molasses. That water option was not there in when I reviewed this yesterday, so this must be a new thing that he's done. I don't know how much water this thing is going to take, but I'll just take 2,000 litres and probably more than enough there. So I'm getting frame rate drops when I move the because of the foliage, the textures. Now, I could be wrong, but I think this mod is Wopster enabled. I think this is I think this thing has so I could be wrong about that. I'm not getting any refill option for that. Why am I not getting any refill option? Surely I would get a refill option for that. Don't know if the open cover thing is going to help anything. Can you not refill from tankers? So maybe you need a placeable object to refill from? Because if you can't refill from tankers, then you know that's a bit of a faux pas. That's not going to be very good. Yeah, shit. Look at that. You can't fill from bloody God damn. You can't fill from tankers, so he's going to have to fix that. That's not good. That's a base game thing as well. You know, it's not a mod or anything. So 4D modding will probably have to fix that one. Is there anything else I need? So something else is turning up now at the bottom. That'll tell me I need net as well. Finally, jeez. Holy buckets, look at that. So yeah, that's, I mean, you can do this automatically and fill everything. So, you can see what's happening here. So the bales are going to get pooped out here. So this is showing one bale and then it's showing the capacity. So that's what that thing is. So the pooping out animation here should have been fixed. Yeah, so it's cutting up the so there is custom textures for this. So you see that? No, I don't believe you can pick this up. Yeah, it's too heavy. So yeah, there's custom textures on this thing. Okay. As you can see. And the twine as well. So if you go into cab here, you can see how many bales that you've made. 7 of them. So the capacity of these things is what? 2,832 litres, I believe. So we're going to get enough just to fill the trailer up. so you can see it there cutting the bales and stuff. Now this should operate as a standard baler as well. I don't believe, you know, you can just do ordinary, you know, bale types, you know, as far as I'm aware. I don't believe you're limited to, you know, specialist bales or anything. So you can see at the bottom there, it's showing me how many bales I have. So I've got 19 bales done so far. See that? Oh, I've got 20. So that's cool. Gives you, you know, it shows you exactly how many you have. So I've got one more baler in the chamber, as it were. Right, let's see if we pick up these bales now. So hopefully the auto load thing is actually on now. Should be. So find out. What the hell? Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. Lord have mercy. Oh, holy buckets. Oh, that's an interesting configuration, the way they put the bales there. See the way they're putting the bales? That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, holy buckets. Bad driving, bad driving. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It works. It works. Not bad, you know. I mean, I really don't use the store harvest add-on. But, you know, this little system that 4D Modding has put together is actually quite nice. You know, you get the tractor, you get the trailer, you get the, you know, you get the whole thing. Oh, jeez, this thing thinks 40. Do you want me to do 40 bales? Buckets. I didn't think it was 40. Oh crap. Screw it. Let's do the 40. The hell. Let's do the 40. So yeah, it shows you the you know, the amount of bales. Okay. So you see at the bottom there it says 25. Now you can reset the counter as well. Okay. So it says reset bale counter. Now I haven't found a way to do that. Hold on a second. Where am I? Reset bale counter. See, that goes off when I do that. Detach. So that disappears. So, okay. Now, reset bale counter. that's not what I want. So I don't know. I don't know how to reset the player counter. There's an option in here. So it's saying reset player counter. Well, it's not giving me the option for that. Don't know. Don't know. It says reset bail counter, and I hit it, and then nothing happens. So when I go on the outside there, all that does is close the cover here. Maybe I need to select the tractor. Maybe there's interactive control in this thing, I don't know. So I'm not quite sure how that works. I'll have to see a tutorial or something about that. Yeah, I'm hitting the keyboard. N. Hold on a second. So when I hit N on the bloody keyboard, all it does is open that thing. I could have a, I think I have a conflict there. There could be a conflict there with that. So when I hit N on the keyboard, it just opens the cover there. Yeah, I think there could be a conflict there, a key binding conflict. So I'll have to fix that. So I'll reassign the you know, the reset bail counter. Oh crap! But yeah, a very nice system, very complete system there from 4D modding. My only issue with it, so far as I can see, is the fact that to refill the water, you need a placeable object. You can't refill it from the water tanker over there, so he's going to have to fix that. That's the only issue I have. Other than that, it works absolutely fine. But you know, he's going to have to fix that, because you know, how many people are going to have a placeable water point, you know, close to a, you know, a field? I mean, I'm lucky here. So I'll try it again. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm doing something stupid. I mean, it's possible. But I am not getting any refill, you know, refill trigger thingy. Not getting any refill thing showing up here. Nothing on the keyboard either. This is a base game Joskin. I don't think I have anything else, sir. Let's try this one. Just for, you know, the crack, as it were. Let's try this one. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's trailer specific. You never know. So as I said, we're lucky that Ravensport, this particular field, does have a water point up here. So I don't have any placeable mods kind of, you know, installed or anything. So you can see the frame rate there. So see that? Look at the frame rate drop when I move the camera. So that's the foliage. Oh, holy buckets. Now let me open. No, not that cover. And I don't think that's gonna work, is it? Oh, Houston, we found it. The problem. You have to open the door. Ah, now it makes sense, people. Now it makes sense. So maybe from a placeable object, you can refill without opening the door there. Okay. But if you have a tanker or something like those two, you have to open the door for it to work. So, yeah, there we go. We found it. It's all making sense now. So we refilled the water there. The water does go quickly though. So yeah, if you use a water tanker or something, you know, open the side doors here once it's turned off, obviously, or not in operation. So we need one more bale, and then we'll have 40. There we go. That's it. That's all we need. So you can see the very, very nice kind of, you know, custom textures of this thing. These are all custom by 4D modding here. They're not standard, you know, bale types or anything. So 40 bales is not to be sniffed at. You know, that's a solid amount of bales. Oh, holy buckets! Oh, and you can put egg boxes on this thing as well. It's freaking awesome. Or egg pallets, you know, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, holy buckets! Oh, that's 40. So tension belt time. Yeah, so the tension belts are going on there. I mean, you can't exactly see it there, but you can see it going on there. So I guess oh, so we have to so we have to close that up there. So now where do we sell bales? I can't remember. Where do we sell bales in this thing? 6 million? Can you help me out here? Where do we sell bales on Ravensport? Or can we sell bales? Do you think that's what I need to do to unload them? B unload marker position. Okay, 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 so I'm gonna have to do that again. Right. No, that doesn't seem to change anything. Yeah, it does. It doesn't seem to. I mean, it does work, but I know what you're saying, but the tension belts don't go over the whole thing. So, but they are in place, as you can see there. Probably going to need more juice than this to pull this thing. Oh, this is not a great path to go down. Oh, I always crash in this thing. Oh, holy crap. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, oh! Oh, crap. Oh, oh! Oh, we got stuck. Yeah, I think we're on the right course here now. This should be where you sell them. Now, it'll be interesting kind of sell them though, you know. Is it a supported build type now? I don't know. Oh! I'm at 10,000 only? Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's so yeah, we did it. So we made 10,000 for that, for 40 bills. It's not the best price I've seen. I wonder, is there a custom icon for this thing? So there is some straw harvest up there at the bottom. What else is there? It's a straw. I mean, straw's $88 at the moment, so you know, no wonder we didn't make much cash. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of the whole 4D modding straw bale harvest add-on D1000 system. So the 6020, what do I think of it? Don't have a problem with it, except for that. That's the only thing I have a problem with. So you have the license plate there. And when you put the Starfire configuration on it, that happens. So you're going to have to leave that off. I personally think you should have put the license plate here, you know, to avoid that problem. But other than that, it is a very, very nice, fine mod. It's very, very high quality. Tons and tons of options. Yeah, it is supported. I think once you install the Straw Harvest add-on, the bale types get added in, you know. So, and this is a base game map, obviously. So yeah, this is a, you know, a very high quality mod. I don't have any problem whatsoever recommending this one. Tons and tons of options, very high poly count, lots of things. If you want a nice lady sitting beside you, even though I find it really, really creepy and weird, you know, you could put her in there, you know. But hold on a second. Don't tell me that's not Millennium Farmer's wife, is it? Because that would be super, super weird and creepy if that was the Millennium Farmer's wife. That would be super weird if that was her. Oh, please don't tell me it is. Anyways, so yeah, you know, I don't have any problem with the 720 Premium. Will I keep it though? I mean, the horsepower isn't, you know, it's only 206 horsepower max. You know, it's a little bit light on the horsepower from my personal taste. That's just me personally, you know, what I'm looking for in a mod, as it were, you know. It's a little light on the horsepower for my taste, you know. And I've got so many bloody John Deeres, you know, do I need another one? Probably not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the 6020 Premium for my personal, you know, mod folder. I'm going to keep the modified 6R because I think he's done a fine job with it. And, you know, it's got some real, you know, it's got some real positive improvements of the base game 6R. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of the NEFG EcoTill thingy. So I'm going to delete this one. This is the NEFG version. I'm going to keep the ARM version. This one. I'm going to keep that one. And I'm actually, so this is my mod that I use all the time. I'm going to delete this one because it's now obsolete. So I'm going to get rid of that one. No. So quit the game. Yes. No. Options. So let's take you through here my mods. So this thing, I didn't look at that thing, but I'm going to delete it because it's got 100,000 liters and that's garbage. So that's completely unrealistic. A 6020 Premium, look, as I said, I have no problem with it. It's very large, you know, it's 85 megs. You know, obviously this is PC only. But you know, I just don't need, you know, I've got so many stuff, you know, I really don't need another bloody, you know, I'm trying to slim down my mods here and really keep them, you know, tight knit. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff that I really don't need. Like even this CBX, that console that comes with it, I don't really need that. This modified, you know, because it has the console in it. I don't really care about that console, to be perfectly honest. I suppose it's a nice little add-on. So this is my terrace. So yeah, I'm going to be deleting that one, so I don't need that anymore. So this is the NEFG, so this one goes because it's completely pointless now. So yeah, I've got the Real More thing installed. I've got the Card Farms K Steiger, the 3.2, an absolutely superb mod. I've got this modified Modding Welt L1534, absolutely superb mod. What else do we have? Get rid of that Pantera, we don't need that anymore. Do we need to get rid of anything else here? So as you can see there, you know, I don't have a massive amount of mods installed at any one time. I try to keep things as lean and clean as possible. It just makes you know, the game, you know, load and run better. Even though this thing has gone completely nuts now. What's going on with this? Please don't tell me my game crashed. Oh lordy, that's not good. Holy crap, I think my game crashed. I think it bloody well did. Oh, it's back. I'm gonna exit there. So bear with me, guys. Don't go anywhere. I know you're seeing a blank screen. Don't freak out. It'll come back in a second. I just had to, you know, reset the game as well. Come on, Farming Simulator. Come on, Farming Simulator. Load up, you jerk. Oh dear. Just waiting for Steam to okay, there we go. Alrighty then. So I think once again we'll get rid of that and that. Answer me this, Six Whedon, because I wanted to test it and I didn't see it in the videos that I saw of the real Moore. If you mow over the weeds, you know, the bushes and stuff, do they grow back? That's what I would like to know. Do they grow back, my friend? Because I don't know if they do or not. Okay, shall we find out together whether they do or not? Let's find out about that. Let's find out together, shall we? So, do I need a special Moore, or is it just enabled? Is it just in place already, or what is it? Do you need to do anything special for it to work, or? So we have plenty of bloody weeds here we can get rid of. I mean, there's a lot of weeds here I would love to get shot of. Look at all this shit here. Working mode. SWAT. Okay. So let's see if it works. It does. Bloody well does. So look at all these bushes here. It's one of the things that pissed me off about, you know, Ravensport. There's all these bushes here at the end of the field. So this is pretty bloody awesome. So I wonder, do they grow back though? That's the interesting question. Does the grass just grow back, or do the weeds grow back as well? That's what I'd like to know. So we're going to cut it, and then we're going to speed up time. Actually, we should, you know, we should probably just blast through time here anyways. Let's just do that. Now, I probably need more horsepower than this, but this will suffice for now. So this is fantastic. This means you no longer have to paint out all these bushes. which is you know, what I had to do previously anytime I was, you know, wanted to get rid of these bushes. This is superb. Oh, this is a very, very handy mod. Where have you been all my life, mod? This is fantastic. We could have used this at the start of Farming Simulator, couldn't we? Holy crap. I don't know how many times, you know, I've been on Ravensport and I've had to paint out a lot of these bushes, but no, shit. So it'll be interesting to see if they grow back. My guess would be no. Just a guesstimate. I think they won't. I think grass will just grow back. But I could be wrong about that. But we shall find out together, my friends. We shall find out together. So I did see videos on this mod, but no one ever, you know, found, you know, fast forwarded time and, you know, found out whether, you know, the weeds grow back or not. Or the bushes grow back, I should say. Now, I wonder, do you get grass? So when you cut down these bushes and stuff, and the flowers, are you getting extra grass from that? Or is it just removing them? You know, is it producing, is it chopping up the material and actually converting it to grass, you know? That's another thing I'd like to know. You know, are you getting additional grass from cutting up all these bushes and weeds and flowers? To my knowledge, there is a beta version of the Batwing more out there, but I don't think it's fully functional. I know there was one for FS17, but the FS19 version isn't quite there yet. Needs more work. So yeah, this is a very, very nice mod indeed. The fact that you can just get rid of all these weeds and bushes and flowers is fantastic. Yeah, you know what? I think someone should do a test. Maybe Mr. CDP should do a test. So you should have a section of grass, and then maybe a section with weeds or just bushes, you know. So we could test out whether, you know, the bushes are producing, you know, grass, as it were. So that'd be very interesting to know that. Now, I don't know if you can see there, but the growth state is the grass is starting to grow, so you can see that as we're zooming through time here. So it will get dark, but you know, that's the joys of testing stuff. So you guys are going to have to bear with me when it gets dark. I want to see if the weeds will grow back, or the bushes and, you know, all that crap. So probably not the yeah, I don't think the bushes will come back. I think the grass will come back, but not the bushes. Which is good. That's what I want. You know, that's the way I wanted it. I'd be pissed if the bushes grow back. So see the way I'm chopping all this stuff here, you know, I'm just wondering if if you get additional, you know, does this count towards grass when you're cutting all this stuff up? Ooh, she's struggling there, baby. She is not liking that. She is struggling there. Oh, lordy. She ain't liking that one bit. Nope, she ain't liking that. Okay. So we'll keep chopping away here. We'll blast through the nighttime and we'll get to the other side 6 or 7 a.m. or whatever. And we'll see what happens then. Now, what's going on with that weed there? Why can't I get this one? Oh, there we go. Got it. I need more horsepower for this for these mowers. So we're at 2 a.m. We should be getting light fairly soon, hopefully. Don't often do in cab. Can never see what the hell I'm doing. So another maybe a couple of hours to sunlight. Grass is still not growing though. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Oh, see what's happening there? Look at this. Oh wow, it's chopping it into straw. Holy buckets, look at that. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Come on, grass, grow, grow, grow. God damn it. So it looks like some grass is growing, but it's taking a very long time to grow. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, we have a second stage grass. Oh, okay. Oh, we do. We do. We do. We do. We do. So, yeah, there you go. So that pretty much confirms that the weeds do not grow back, or the bushes and the stuff. They don't grow back, just the grass. There you go. That pretty much confirms it there. Yep. So the grass is cutting again for the second time. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, there you go. That's the real more mod. And yeah, it works. So this is a very, very handy way of getting rid of these garbage bushes that are all over the place. So you have all this rubbish here. If you want to get rid of all these crap, from your field, or you just want, if you want to tidy things up, or you want to make things easier to look at or whatever, you can just plow through this crap. And they won't grow back either, so yay! So that's the real more mod. Is that available on PC or console? I don't know. I'd have to check that out. My guess would be it's PC only. Is that correct, Mr. Six Wheeler? I'm not too sure. But yeah, there you go, my friends. This is going to be a very, very handy mod for people. As I said, it now means that you no longer have to paint out bushes or weeds or flowers. You can just come on with your mower and just take them out. Just like that. Excellent. Look at that. Perfect. Why we didn't have this mod at the start of Farming Simulator, I don't know, but we bloody well have it now. Lovely jubbly. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so there you go, guys. There you go. That's the real more mod right there. Yeah, real more. So you can turn on or off. So it is PC only. So you can key _-0 turn on off mod function for current vehicle. Okay. Now I need to do something here in my key bindings. So I need to change this because a second here. No, I need to. Where is the? So there's going to be a reset. So it's actually 0 or O is that one. Follow me. Delete of switch IC state, easy development, auto load, open crane, reset bale counter. Crap, I don't know what I'm gonna put that on. Shite. That's not it. Oh, bugger. No, that's not it. Okay, let's try that again. That's not it. Okay, I'm pretty much blind here at the moment. Ah, shite. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, sure. We'll just put that in there. That's enough for now. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the real more is on PC only. With this mod, your mowers will cut all weeds, flowers, bushes on grass meadows outside of fields. Function is added to all vehicles with mower specialization. You can activate, deactivate mod function for current vehicle. So there you go. So it's pretty much, you know, ready to rock and roll with everything right off the bat there. Okay. Alrighty then. So guys, yeah, I think that's probably enough for me. I have to get mentally prepared for this little test I have coming up. Right, so my friends, thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And God willing, you know, or hopefully you guys, you know, learned something there or passed away a couple of hours like I did. But yeah, for right now, my friends, we're going to end the stream there. And thank you all very much for tuning in. Take care. Bye.